Hi, today's video is about which is bigger, is human rights bigger or religious rights? Basically, a lot of liberals believe that religious rights is a supreme right of is a supreme form of human right, and everybody has a right to practice their own religion, which is true. But from my point of view and how I see it, individual human right is supreme, religious right is not. So if there's an individual who believes that he doesn't want to believe in any religion, or if he wants to criticize any religion, or he wants to mock any religion or a religious figure, it's still his human right to do it. And when you look at the religious rights, if you believe that marrying a child is a religious right, or if you believe that doing a female genital mutilation is a religious right, or maybe even to an extent of hurting other people which you don't know, let's say not giving freedom to LGBTQ community is a religious right, which is not. It's basically you are diminishing the human right and under the pretext or the banner of religious rights. So human right is supreme, individual freedom is supreme, religious right is below that. It's not above the human right. An individual human right is supreme. And when any society or a country has to make laws towards their citizen, they need to maintain the highest form of wisdom to make laws is always going to be individual human rights. It can never be religious rights. So yes, religious rights are important, but many religious rights can be rejected. Many actions which can be termed as a religious actions can be rejected, banned, and probably even called as unethical or is against the humanity. Hence, an individual right is most important. And now most of the religious people will end up saying that if individual rights is supreme, then an individual can have a right to hurt other people, and how can you allow that? So by definition, the human right means, the individual human right means that his right only applies on him, as long as he's not coming in the on the way or hurting others human right. So there's a very clear definition that my rights ends where somebody else's human right starts. And it's a very clear definition, and I don't really see how somebody can miss it. I have my own rights, but I never have a right to be physically violent towards someone or asking someone to get killed or anything. But yes, as long as it's verbal, everything is fair. If it's my right, I can mock anybody. It's my right, I can reject anything, reject any ideology, reject anything, any form of ideas or thought processes in their mind. So by definition, I still believe that the highest form of secularism and highest form of liberalism is that an individual human right is the supreme, and every other right, whether it's a national right, whether it's a society right, whether it's a culture right, religious rights, everything comes below that. That's it. Thank you.